Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my very first video. I'm so excited to start this journey with you guys. I am Tariana Lee and my channel is obviously called Your Angel Bestie. Okay, wait. I feel like I should close the window. This is just gonna be like a little introduction video to my channel and introduction to me, like a short little introduction to me. I don't wanna dive into a whole lot of stuff, you know what I mean? That's gonna come later on as I post more and more videos. Also, sorry for the bra. For some reason, this shirt is like not doing what it needs to do, but whatever. It's still cute though. My channel is called Your Angel Best. Okay, the girls they sitting up nice. Hold on. My channel is Your Angel Bestie. I swear I just said that like 20 times. A lot of people don't really have someone that they can go and talk to, whether like people don't have friends, close, genuine, energy, reciprocated friendship, or people don't have family, people don't have anyone that they could talk to. That's why I named my channel Your Angel Bestie, because guardian angels help you through life and then your best friends help you through life. So I just mushed it together, right? You know what I'm saying? I am your best friend. You are my best friend. We're all best friends and we're all going through life together. Separately, obviously, but together. Like, we're all connected. A little introduction about me. I'm a Libra, Scorpio moon, Pisces rising, Scorpio Venus, Scorpio Mercury, Scorpio everything. That's me. Libra to the core though. My childhood was not fun at all. And that led me here. First of all, I started this channel because it'll just make me even more confident, for sure. I get to speak my mind, speak my truth, and then help others, inspire others to do the same. So I know that starting this channel is my soul's purpose. I didn't have the best parents to get used to basically give my energy and be a mom at like 5 years old, just so someone could love me, if that makes sense. I was basically the emotional scapegoat. I was never allowed to be a kid because I had to care for my parents emotionally and all that. I never had a voice of my own because I had to abide by other people's opinions. Just growing up, like, I didn't know myself because I wasn't allowed to know myself. Let's fix that. Let's bring it down a little bit. Because I went through a lot of trauma and abuse and I never was allowed to talk about my trauma, and if I did talk about my trauma, it was like, girl, that didn't happen, or like, what? You went through trauma? How? They only could love me as much as they loved themselves or got from their parents, and they didn't get love from their parents. So it's just like, a cycle that I am obviously breaking. But yeah, even though I would like stick up for myself and tell them how I felt, it would just be like, we feed you and you got a roof over your head, so why the fuck are you complaining? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that. Even just repeating that, just, When I was younger, going through hell, I used to go into my imagination a lot. I wanted to escape reality and I couldn't because I was a child and I was a teenager and things like that, and I was under my parents' roof. So all I could do was go into my imagination. I was either a singer, an actress. Anytime I went into my imagination, I was some superstar. Attracted a lot of admiration and love, and I think it's because like I didn't get that growing up. I was in drama club in middle school, and I was also going to like audition. I did that little Disney Channel shit, that scamming shit. Oh my God, I think they're still in business, but it's that thing where like there's kids all over the city that come to like a hotel or something, and it's Disney Channel. It's a scam, and they bring like some child actor, actress in there. They're like mad expensive. Like to sign, you have to put like 3 bands down and never get a call back. So no. Getting these auditions or whatever, they like me. Obviously they like everyone, they want money. And there was a time where like I got a call back and they were like, yeah, you gotta pay. It's about a little 10 bands, nothing serious. I didn't grow up rich. No, we don't have $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Besides the point. So I was always just like, I am going to be on the screen. I'm gonna be like on a red carpet. I don't know how, I don't know when. So as time went on, that was like persisted, but as I got older, I would say middle school to high school, now like those imagination scenarios didn't really stick because I just got older, you know what I mean? But what did stick is like, I want to be on the screen. I was born to like be on the screen. When I was like 14, everyone knows what YouTube is. I'm pretty sure every single YouTuber you've heard, they've said these exact words. Ever since I was a kid, I was always on YouTube, and I just would always pretend that I was making a YouTube video, and that's when I knew I wanted to be a YouTuber. For me, it was not like that. I wasn't in the mirror like, hi everybody, welcome to my channel. No. Sophomore year of high school, I was in photography class and there were cameras, and then I had like 2 ex-best friends, and I was like, why don't we make a YouTube channel? Why don't we make a YouTube account? They were all for it in like the moment. I was serious though. I was like, why don't we make a YouTube account? I made a YouTube account, never took off. And then I was like, it just died. And a few years later, I was talking to my friend, well, my ex-friend in college, like 2 years ago. This was 4 years after I made that channel with my friends in high school. I was talking to her and I was like, why don't we make a joint YouTube channel? And so I ended up making the banner, making the intro, making the girl, never took off. It just never took off because for her, it was like in a moment type thing. For me, I was like, why don't I? It was like a little, like, you know, my soul was like, this is what you want to do. But at the time, I just thought it was something that another thought that had passed by. Then 2 years passed, I made an account and I actually recorded like an intro video. At the time, I was in a abusive relationship, and so I think I just really did not want to be myself. I like going through a lot. We're gonna talk more about that as I, you know, on the line or whatever. I went back to, let me just make a YouTube account, because I was starting to go back into my imagination because I was like literally in an abusive relationship and it was reminding me of my childhood. So then I would just literally imagine myself being a YouTuber and just traveling the world and things like that. But it was also coming from a place of wanting to escape and feeding my ego's needs. So like money, fame, things like that. I never cared about being rich and I never cared about being famous. Now that I'm out of that relationship, I just realized that was me just trying to escape and then trying to find some sort of feeling outside of like, I just couldn't feel. I was so numb that money and fame just at the time just felt like, okay, maybe that'll make me happy, but no. Fast forward to a month ago, 2 months ago, I want to say a month ago, I had a very traumatic experience in regards of that relationship. I realized that I was actually in an abusive relationship. It was so traumatic that I had a spiritual awakening. That's how much pain I was in. In 2020, I got my heart broken for the first time, and it was so crucial that I actually went through like a mini spiritual awakening. It was kind of like the catalyst for like the spiritual awakening, I guess. But this one, so much more intense. As the weeks go by, I'm like having breakthroughs, having realizations, realizing like everything was going on, realizing like my trauma, like just, it's just a lot. And one day I was like, why don't I just start like podcasts, like a podcast YouTube type thing? When I say podcast, I don't necessarily mean like the Emma Chamberlain shit where it's like anything goes. If you guys know like Alicia Gogan, like she has a YouTube channel, or like Tam Carr, they have YouTube channels, but it's like talking. Kind of like what I'm doing. This is what I need to do. I need to tell people my story. I know there's people out there that feel the same way I do and they feel alone. I need to be an inspiration to other people. I'm taking the baby steps for this. I like created a Notion. I have like over 100 topics that I'm going to touch on and talk about. I actually created all of those topics the first time I was like, oh, I'm going to create a YouTube channel. It just was like natural. Like everything was natural. It wasn't ego-based. It wasn't, oh, I want to be famous. Oh, I want to get money. Oh, I need admiration and I need validation. No, this is my soul's purpose. Not only am I going to help and teach and be there for so many people, but I'm also doing it for myself as well. I know this would really break me out of my shell even more and just make me even more confident, because I do see myself working with Black and brown girls, just women empowerment, talking at events, going to events. I see myself doing that 110%. And I know me in the future is so proud that like I am taking this initiative to even start the channel, to even record this. I don't know, I'm just very excited to start this journey with you guys. I just feel so at peace. That's like an intro to like why I created the channel, a little intro of me. So a little bit of where I'm going with the channel is just going to be talks like this. For example, there's a video I'm probably gonna make in regards to heartbreak, specifically heartbreak, or there's a video on how to become your best self, or how to get in touch with your higher self, things like that, or how to navigate friendship. I want to talk more about like Black girl issues specifically, topics on relationships, spirituality, health and wellness, down the line like other things. But this is the beginning, this is the start, and I'm so proud I'm recording this video. So excited. I'm so excited to start this journey, period. Again, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. Please take care of yourselves, my angel besties, and I'm sending you love and high vibrations and high frequencies and virtual hugs and virtual kisses, and I will see you in the next video.